Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Time to wake up and make some homemade biscuits. Are you ready? I am. So let's get started. All right, only 2 ingredients for this recipe. So I'm starting off right now measuring out 2 cups of self-rising flour. That's what I have right here in my sifter. So I'm just going to sift this flour out in my large bowl. You all remember the sifter. Yes, it's changed over the years, but it still does its job. So go on and sift that flour right into your bowl. And then with a large spoon, I'm just going to open this flour mixture out a little bit. Okay, so again, I'm using self-rising flour, 2 cups of that. Now, I'm going to also use heavy whipping cream. Okay, this is Kemp's. I know Dean's makes it. Okay, so whoever you like to use for your heavy cream, whatever brand, that's fine. I'm going to put in 1.5 cups of heavy cream. So I'm just adding in a small amount at a time, and I'm going to work this cream into my flour mixture. Okay, so now I know that there are recipes out there for biscuits where people use milk. If you want to use milk, that's fine. If you're using regular milk, you'll need to add shortening and or butter, okay? But when you're using cream, there's no need to add shortening or butter. So the only difference between the milk and the cream is the difference in the level of fat. And that's what our cream has here. It has that right consistency, okay? So I'm going to go on and finish with my cream mixture. Now, this tends to be a dry recipe, so this cream is going to give me the right balance that I need. And as you're stirring and getting this all together, just start thinking about how good God is. He woke you up this morning, allowed you to see a brand new day. Okay, if you have a family, they're going to be so happy that you are putting love in making these homemade biscuits. Okay, if you don't have a family, if it's just you, some good coffee or some tea with this, jam, honey, however you like to dress up your biscuits, definitely. This is going to be good. All right. So I'm just going to move that away. I've got my gloves on here and I've added a little flour to my work surface. And now I am just spooning out my mixture onto my work surface because I just want to bring everything together. All right. Now I'm not going to knead this mixture too much. I don't want to overwork it. I just want to bring everything together, okay? So now, with the self-rising flour, the only difference between this and the all-purpose flour is that the self-rising flour already has salt and baking powder in it, okay? So the salt and baking powder together, that's our leavening agent. With the all-purpose flour, it's versatile and it just contains the right amount of protein in it. But this self-rising contains everything that I need in it. That's why this recipe is so easy. So I've put it all together. I got my little ball there. Okay, so you got to decide, what are you going to put your biscuits in? I'm using a cast iron skillet. I've got some shortening that I'm just going to take and put all around the sides and in the center. Now that we have that together, I'm just rolling out my dough. And I don't have a cookie cutter, but hey, let's do it how our parents used to do it. My mom would just grab a coffee cup, put a little flour around it, and press, press, press. And those biscuits were good to go. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with going back and doing it how your parent used to do it. Just get it done. It's going to be oh so good. Okay? So I've got my little perfect round circles there. And take a look at this. Wow. All right, so I've got about 3/4 inch right there. And I'm laying that down. Make sure that when you're putting your biscuits in, that you put it as close to the edge of that skillet, because they are going to rise. Now, there we go. I have finished it. I've got one more that I'm going to put in the center, but I want to show you, some people like their biscuits thick. Okay, I come from a family, we don't like thick biscuits. You know, we're really not too big on bread anyway, but if we have biscuits, we just don't want all that extra on the inside. But some people like that. They like layers with their biscuits. So what you can do is, if you have some, you know, if you're making this for just more than yourself and they like all that extra, those extra layers, all you have to do is roll out your dough and then fold. Okay, and then I'm going to fold again here, and this is going to give my biscuit layers. So I'm just folding. This is going to give me 2 layers. All right, and then using my coffee cup, I'm just going to press. Get it just how I want it, and then pull that extra away from around it. And now we've got our layered biscuit. There we go. All done. So now I'm just going to add that in, and with the leftover mixture that I have, I'm going to put one more in the center. Let's put this in the oven, 400 degrees, for 10 to 12 minutes. And here we are. Was that simple? Was that easy? Right here, I'm just topping it off with a little butter. See, there's my biscuit with that extra layer. And watch this. I've got my little bread basket right here. And these biscuits are hot. Ooh, the house smells so good. Look at that. See that shortening all around there, all around in that cast iron skillet, makes it so easy just to lift those biscuits right out. Piping hot. Ooh, wait, are you excited like I am? Wow, they are beautiful. Nice golden brown on top. A lot of love goes into this. I'm telling you, anything made, homemade, ooh, it's a lot of love that goes into this recipe. And look at that. Look at that, piping hot. Piping hot, y'all. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Come on and make some homemade biscuits. Bye-bye.